All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 014516 State versus Julian Teao Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Prada for the state.
Good morning, Judge. Alfonso Cabañas for the defendant, Julian Teao Jr.
And are you Ms. Teao, Mr. Teao?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Teao, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented
We are, Judge.
on both counts?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. We'll be waiving count one, we'll be waiving count one, proceeding on count two.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
And counsel, is this an application for deferred adjudication as well or no?
No, just regular probation.
All right. Mr. Teao, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
In count two, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is.
Mr. Teao, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count two. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine probated, and they're recommending community supervision. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, the DOEP course, and MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to count two, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
Judge will offer state exhibit number one, including all attachments.
No objection to state one and attachments, Your Honor.
State, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consent stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept in the evidence states exhibits one and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just ask the court to follow the plea agreement with the state, Your Honor.
All right, are you employed?
I was recently hired, Your Honor.
All right, what do you do?
I'm a remote, customer service representative.
All right, do you have any children?
No, I don't.
And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Negative, Your Honor.
When's the last time you used?
Uh, probably June, I want to say, almost a year ago. I've been on probation from a different, offense out of Denton County. So I've been doing drug tests, for that probation.
And what are you on probation for in Denton County?
It was for possession of controlled substance, THC, a prescription that I had out of Oklahoma.
Okay. And are you still on probation out of Denton County?
Yes,
All right, how long are you on probation there?
until June of next year.
All right, and what are your conditions there?
I'm sorry?
Your conditions of probation there, because, and the reason why I'm asking is because if you have certain conditions there, I don't want to double it up here if he's
No
already
problem.
doing it there.
So I have 120 hours of community service that I'm working on. A TAP evaluation scheduled for June, and the DOEP offender cart, the drug course that I already completed last month.
Judge, and it's my understanding that even though it's in Denton County, he is reporting with the probation officer here in Bear.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have that cause number?
I do not, Judge.
Okay. Probation.
Yes, Judge.
Are you able to run concurrently whatever is happening with this case out of Denton County? The case is in Denton County, but I guess it's been transferred to Bear. Are you all able to see what his conditions are?
If it was transferred over, Judge, we could request a copy of the condition from this officer over there. I don't know that we would have it in our system now. You have the case number, Judge, I can look that up.
No, I don't have the case number, but his TAP evaluation is scheduled in Denton County, he says in June. So I wouldn't want us to do a second TAP if he's already scheduled for a TAP.
We can request results, judges, and just should send an SR to you. And then I could
All right. So this is what the court is going to do. As previously stated, the court is finding the defendant guilty of count 2. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs or the patch. $1,000 fine that will be probated. I'll notate that he has a probation case out of Denton County that's been transferred to Bear. He's informed me with the Denton County case, he's already, as a condition, he already has 120 hours of community service restitution. His TAP evaluation is scheduled for June 2026. He had the DOEP course that he completed last month. And the TAP evaluation, if he's transferred here, does the TAP evaluation take place here?
Yes, Judge, they would transfer it over.
Okay,
Judge, if I may, I have the case number out of the 367th District Court in Denton.
okay.
That is F24-1761-462.
All right, probation, were you able to take that down?
Yes, sir.
All right, so if you can see what his conditions are, and the conditions I'm going to give him now, if they're the same conditions that he has out of that case, just let him only do the conditions for that case. All right, so this is going to run concurrent with F24-1761-462 out of Denton County. And there's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. And where you live, are there any children in the home?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. There is going to be 100 hours of community service restitution for every sober support meeting completed. An hour will be deducted from the community service restitution. And I'm going to sentence him to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And do you have a current driver's license?
I do not, Your Honor. I just recently got a Texas state ID, but no
Okay.
driver's license.
All right, probation, I'm so sorry. One of the condition that needs to be added, there is to be no driving until you present a current driver's license, and valid driver's license to probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes, Your
right,
Honor.
thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you.
Thank you.
So what's the